The True Meaning of Journey to the West, Lessons of Life You Never Knew. Wu Cheng'en wrote in the opening of Journey to the West, "If you want to know the true meaning of life, you must read Journey to the West." Unfortunately, too few people truly understand Journey to the West. Someone said, "When you truly understand Journey to the West one day, you will also understand the true essence of all the sufferings in the world, and you will also grasp the true meaning of life." Children simply cannot understand Journey to the West. Personally, I believe Journey to the West can be ranked first among the 4 great classical novels, and it is also the greatest book on the science of success in the world. It seems like a story about fighting monsters, but in reality it teaches people how to overcome inner demons as a path to success. Through the mythological story of the journey to the West to obtain the scriptures, Wu Cheng'en guides us on the path of life, constantly overcoming inner difficulties, defeating inner demons, and ultimately obtaining the true scriptures, achieving success in life. In Journey to the West, Sun Wukong, Tang Sanzang, Zhu Beiji, Sha Wujing, and the White Dragon Horse are actually one person. Sun Wukong is the heart, Tang Sanzang is the body, Zhu Beiji is the desires, Sha Wujing is the nature, and the White Dragon Horse is the willpower. Sun Wukong is a disciple of Patriarch Bodhi in the Cave of the Evil Moon and 3 Stars. The Evil Moon and 3 Stars is a star character. Isn't the Evil Moon that hook? And the 3 stars those 3 dots? Therefore, Sun Wukong is a disciple of the stars, and also a star, a restless star, freely shuttling between heaven and hell, good and evil. The Shurangama Sutra says the heart has 72 forms, so Wukong has 72 transformations. The human heart is very changeable, transforming 72 times in a moment. The golden cudgel weighs 13,500 gold. The Yellow Emperor's Classic of 81 Difficulties says that people breathe 13,500 breaths day and night, so the golden cudgel represents the breath. What can reach the 33 heavens, descend to the 18 levels of hell, expand to the sky, and shrink to a sewing needle? Isn't it the spirit? Refining the heart can make the mind clear, brightening the inner eye. Therefore, the 8 trigrams furnace could not kill Sun Wukong, but instead made him develop the fiery eyes and golden pupils. Wukong's eyes brightened, symbolizing the brightening of the inner eye. Sun Wukong, with 1 somersault, can travel 108,000 miles, but he still cannot escape the palm of the Buddha. The 5 elements mountain presses on Wukong, symbolizing the worldly elements of metal, wood, water, fire, and earth, powerfully suppressing the heart that ascends and descends between heaven and earth. The 5 elements mountain also symbolizes the Buddhist concepts of greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt. The Buddha said, "These 5 words summarize all the forms of the body and the thoughts of the heart." Even Sun Wukong cannot escape these 5 words. The Sun Wukong who caused chaos in the heavenly palace was trapped by these 5 poisons. In reality, how many Buddhist disciples think they have attained enlightenment, diligently practicing morality, concentration, and wisdom, but in the end, they still cannot escape greed, anger, and ignorance, simply because they do not understand the nature of greed, anger, and ignorance. Behind the 5 elements mountain is the 2 realms mountain. After crossing this mountain, the once restless heart finally escapes the 3 realms. Sun Wukong's somersault of 108,000 miles is exactly the distance to Spirit Mountain. What does this mean? It means that no matter how far Spirit Mountain is, it is just 1 thought away. Good and evil are separated by just 1 thought. 1 thought can make you a Buddha. 1 thought can also make you a demon. The 5 disciples fighting monsters on the road to the West actually represents a person on their life path, removing inner demons and seeking scriptures, which is a process of cultivating the heart. The true Spirit Mountain is within our hearts. This is what Sun Wukong often says to Tang Sanzang. As long as you practice faith sincerely, Spirit Mountain is right where you turn your head. Moreover, when Tang Sanzang first embarked on his journey to obtain the scriptures, the Black Nest Chan Master taught him the Heart Sutra, and also told him that the Buddha is not far away on Spirit Mountain. Spirit Mountain is just in your heart. After being enlightened by Sun Wukong, he finally understood, because one must rely on the heart to awaken oneself. At that time, all inner demons were eliminated, and he understood the true mantra of stability. The tight fillet spell can stabilize the heart and restrain it, making the heart ache again and again. After Sun Wukong was subdued, that 72 changing heart was corrected. Sun Wukong killed 6 bandits as soon as he set out on his journey. In the original work, the names of the 6 bandits are Eye sees joy, Ear hears anger, Nose smells love, Snake hisses, Body feels relaxed, and Mind is agile. These represent the 6 roots. Sun Wukong killed the 6 roots, indicating that the 6 roots are purified, which is the basis for obtaining the scriptures. The white dragon horse symbolizes willpower. A person's will is initially like a wild horse. Only by setting a clear goal can one concentrate on obtaining the true scriptures. Subduing the little white dragon achieves the unity of heart and mind. As long as heart and mind are united, with firm resolve, there is no Western heaven that cannot be reached. Later, Zhu Beiji and Sha Wujing were accepted. Mind, nature, desires, and will formed the most perfect team. On the road to the west, Wukong often draws a circle on the ground before begging for alms. This represents the boundary set by the heart. But the body, Tang Sanzang, is always led by desires represented by Zhu Beiji, so the disciples tend to leave the inner heart. Once they cross the boundary set by Wukong, they encounter various inner demons and monsters. The heart of Wukong leads the disciples forward. All the way Wukong subdues demons, which means that stars subdue inner demons. Every monster on the road to the west has a meaning. All the monsters are metaphors. All are transformations of inner demons. Each monster represents something that binds people in the world. All are inner demons of a person. The process of obtaining scriptures in the West is the process of removing inner demons. The 5 disciples constantly remove monsters on their journey to obtain the scriptures, which refers to a person on their life path, constantly overcoming inner demons. For example, the black bear demon is an inner demon. Wukong's precipitation made him burn the Guanyin temple, so the inner demon that hindered his becoming a Buddha appeared. Thus the black bear demon came. The bull demon king is also a transformation of Wukong's inner demon. Red boy, bull demon king, and flame mountain are all flames in the heart. The bull demon king and Wukong are sworn brothers and evenly matched in strength, so getting angry is like fighting with oneself. Flame Mountain was formed because Sun Wukong, in his youth, split a fire brick. The Great Fire of Flame Mountain proves that after Wukong came out of the 8 trigrams furnace, he let out a great heat, but in the end it burned himself. The difficulty of Flame Mountain was caused by Sun Wukong's obstinate heart in his youth. Therefore, the Bull Demon King is a transformation of the obstinate heart, and to break obstinacy and seek the Buddha is necessary. In this trial, Sun Wukong removed his obstinate heart. Red boy symbolizes the fire of hatred. A person who lives in hatred will only burn their own heart in the end. Red boy burned Wukong. Moreover, red boy also symbolizes a pure heart. We must maintain a pure heart. An adult must not lose their pure heart. The pure heart was protected by the Bodhisattva. The yellow wind demon can blow the 3 realms wind. It represents social customs. Social customs can make Wukong's heart lose its direction. The 3 forms of white bone demon represent a person's heart of love and desire. Killing them all indicates that, on the path of life, we must control our love and desires, not let them become obstacles to our progress. In addition, the white bone demon also symbolizes a human skin mask. The human skin mask of the white bone demon can arouse a person's instinctive desires. So Zhu Beiji began to sow discord, causing people to lose their inner heart. So Tang Sanzang expelled Sun Wukong. People are always deceived by the beautiful appearances of the world. Gold, golden horn king, silver horn king, can bind a person's heart, making it difficult to escape. The author compared this truth to the golden horn king and the silver horn king, who bound Sun Wukong with a golden rope and sealed him in a purple gold gourd. Later, the yellow plum monster, who pretended to be Buddha in Little Western Heaven, sealed Sun Wukong with a golden hoop. The golden hoop also symbolizes money. Money can imprison the heart. The 7 spider spirits symbolize the 7 emotions and 6 desires of a person. The 7 emotions and 6 desires are like a spider web, which can trap a person. People are trapped by feelings like in a web, entangled in feelings. The centipede demon has 1,000 eyes on his body, symbolizing the various material desires that people see with their eyes. The scorpion demon symbolizes beauty. Beauty is like a scorpion that stings people, so the disciples cannot defeat him. The true and false Monkey King represents two conflicting wills. The true Wukong, who sincerely seeks enlightenment, defeats the false Wukong, who does not sincerely seek enlightenment. This is really the interaction of two hearts in a person. The book clearly states that this difficulty was caused by the inner demons of the four disciples. Sun Wukong's arrogant heart, Tang Sanzang's ignorance, and the jealousy of Zhu Beiji and Sha Wujing created a divided mind. This divided mind must be removed. Only by removing the divided mind can one succeed with a single mind. So the false Sun Wukong was killed, and the disciples were able to continue their journey. In the kingdom of Bhikkhu, the deer demon wanted to eat the hearts of 1,000 children, symbolizing a divided mind. Sun Wukong disguised himself as the false Tang Sanzang, which symbolizes that at this time, Tang Sanzang and Wukong had united. He tore open his stomach, letting out a pile of stars, which also symbolizes a divided mind. We often say that a heart beats like a deer. A divided mind will bring disaster. However, too many stars will become one star. Only with a focused mind can one succeed. Sun Wukong's three brothers were famous as teachers of humanity. In Yuhua Kingdom, they accepted the king's three sons as disciples, teaching them martial arts, which made them famous as teachers of humanity. But their lack of humility led to the emergence of a den of lion demons. The teacher is a teacher. The nine-headed lion demon, one of the most powerful demons on the road to the west, is a nine-headed lion that can skillfully capture Sun Wukong. The nine-headed lion symbolizes the 9 reflections. Confucius said that a gentleman has 9 reflections. If a person can achieve the 9 reflections, they can become a sage. The 9 reflections form a sage. Therefore, it is called the 9-spirit saint. The 9 reflections refer to, when we look at things, we must see the truth of things, not be deceived by appearances. The ears must be clear and lucid. If we can control our ears and distinguish truth from lies, we will not be hurt by external influences. The third is reflection on emotions. Emotions represent joy, anger, sorrow, and pleasure, controlling emotions to not react. The fourth is reflection on behavior, which represents respect, doing anything with respect. The fifth is reflection on words, representing honesty. This means not lying. The sixth is reflection on devotion, representing full effort, doing anything with full heart. The seventh is reflection on humility. A gentleman is not ashamed to ask those below him. The eighth is reflection on anger, representing consideration. When we are angry, we must think about the consequences, not act impulsively. When others make us angry, we should put ourselves in their shoes, and perhaps we will no longer be angry. The ninth is reflection on justice. A gentleman sees justice, a villain sees profit. No matter how much we receive from others, we must give back more. If we can achieve these 9 reflections, we can become saints. Sun Wukong represents only the human heart. How can he defeat the 9-spirit saint who is already a saint? He tried to stay at the home of Lord Ko, was assaulted, and Lord Ko was killed by robbers. Tang Sanzang was falsely accused and imprisoned. Lord Ko trusted Ko and was assaulted. Tang Sanzang sought the Tao and found it. Because good and evil are separated by just one thought. The last jade rabbit demon, the true and false princess, after seeking the truth and rejecting the false, the truth is not far away. For Tang Sanzang's disciples, after experiencing so many trials, and eliminating all the monsters on the road, they finally reached Spirit Mountain, and became Buddhas. For a person, overcoming all their bad habits, eliminating the inner demons, and reaching Spirit Mountain. In the end, Sun Wukong was named the victorious fighting Buddha. No matter what we do, if we can control our heart, we will eventually succeed. The body, Tang Sanzang, was named the Buddha of Merit Altar. To be a person, we must unite body and mind. To obtain the true scriptures, Zhu Beiji, the desires, was named the guardian of the altar. Desires cannot be eliminated, so he was only named a guardian. Sha Wujing, the nature, was named the golden body arhat, because nature is as precious as gold. The white dragon horse, the willpower, was named the 8th Division Celestial Dragon. Protecting the Dharma, we must always guard our willpower, so he was named the protector of the Dharma. As for the strange events in the various kingdoms described in the book, they are a sharp satire on the society of the time. The Lion Camel City is a great demon kingdom. It is also a great reflection of the Dark Age. In the end, the Buddha gave the disciples wordless scriptures, because the wordless scriptures are the true scriptures. The wordless scriptures are life experiences. The experiences along the journey are more important, much more valuable than words. If a person, after experiencing everything in life, can maintain a true heart, even if they do not reach the West, their heart will have already become a Buddha, being firm and unshakable, becoming a diamond. Once the heart has become a diamond, the golden fillet on Sun Wukong's head is no longer necessary. The Buddha's scriptures are the Diamond Sutra. The same person at different times, reading the same words, will have different perceptions. For example, Journey to the West. If a person reads it when they were young, and then reads it in their 20s, they will have a completely different perception. If they read it again in 20 years, they will have another different perception. That's all for today. Thank you all. Please follow our channel.